What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live, breaking down the December 31st, I repeat, December 31st, last slate of the year for this NBA 7-game slate. Before we begin, always like button for me. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is down below. You can hit that big subscribe button. That definitely helps me out a ton. Hitting that like button for me gets the views up. That's what I'm here for. Definitely do that for me. That will mean a lot. So, like I said, do that before we move on. I'm going to give you all a second to do that before we move on. But like I said, that would mean a lot to me. That would definitely help me boost up the rankings and stuff like that. And always subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500. That'd be awesome if we could hit that pretty soon. 500 would be a big milestone for me. So we're about 40 away. So please do that for me. That would mean a lot. But we're here breaking down this DraftKings and Yahoo Daily Fantasy Slate. So definitely do that. So we have DraftKings. We have Yahoo. Definitely come check us out at Daily Grind Fantasy. It's a great group of guys and gals in there talking about each slate. Like I said, we have cheat sheets. We have, if you look at the ownership projections, optimizer articles, tutorial videos for NFL, NBA, MLB, MMA, golf, NHL, NASCAR, and esports. Definitely come hang out with us here. Gives you the leverage, the value, Yahoo projection, FanDuel projection, and defense versus position, the ownership wise. So that's an awesome thing that we have. Definitely hit that link below and come hang out with us and hang out in the Discord. And the presenting sponsor of the show is Underdog Daily Fantasy. Like I said, use my code. You will get the first deposit up to $100. You basically can daily draft basically every single slate, or you can do pick'ems with a player prop, get 5 picks, 20 extra money with the over and under for like passing yards, receiving yards, fantasy points, stuff like that. So that's a great sponsor that I like to give out to y'all. But we're here for this 7-game slate. Let's start off with Miami and Houston. So on the Miami side, if we look at this, no Jimmy Butler possibly, no Kyle Lowry possibly, no Vincent, no Struss, no Dedmon, no Bam, no Oladipo, no Robertson, no Tucker, no Kezia Polika, no Garrett. So this is going to be a team that's definitely shorthanded. Jimmy Butler, though, at 10,000, I love him a ton. If he's in fact playing, he's going to be the main guy I want at 10,000. Tyler Hero at 7-2, I like him a ton. You're at 7, I still love this dude. I think this is a great matchup for him. And then Cody Martin at 4-3 is not a bad price tag for him. But that's been the main guys I'm looking at. On the Houston side, we have no John Wall, no Tate, no Matthews. KJ Martin and Augustine are out. So this team finally getting healthy. Christian won at 8-6. I'm not really getting to him, even though this is a good matchup. I'd rather go elsewhere. Cam Porter Jr. at 7-9. I love him a ton at that price tag. Eric Gordon's too scoring dependent for me. Singin, you can get to him at 5-3, but I'd rather try to go to your at 7 at a better price point and better ownership. And then Jalen Green, I'm not really trusting him at 4-9. I'm much rather like to just go to Kevin Porter Jr. But on Yahoo slate, if we look at this first game, Jimmy Butler at $46, definitely a guy I want. Tyler Hero's not a bad price tag. I'm much rather go to KPJ though. You're at $16. The price did go up on him. I still like him though at $16. And then Cam Martin at only $13 is definitely a value you can certainly look at. Let's go to Atlanta at Cleveland. So on the Atlanta side, we have no Collins, no Wright, no Bog, no Herter. Gallinari's questionable. No Ding, no DeAndre Hunter, no Johnson, no TLC. So Cam Reddish at 6'5", and Trae Young and Capella. Those are going to be the main 3 guys you're going to have to get to. Trae Young, though, 11.5 is a hefty price tag for him. I won't really get into that. Capella, though, good matchup for him at 8'3". Cam Reddish 6'5 is a little bit hefty price tag for me. Also, not really liking that. But Skylar Mays, I still like him at only 3.8. He's still getting you the minutes. If we look at his minutes, for, like I said, 31 minutes. If he can get his shot going, that's the main thing. 3 for 8 is not going to get done because he's not going to really do much else for you. He's very scoring dependent. So keep that in mind. On the Cleveland side, no Chetty Osman, no Garland, no Allen. So they're right now trying to get Rondo, which I think is almost pretty much done, 90% done. So I'm not getting the Pangos at 3.5. He did okay. The assists were there and the minutes were there, but the points weren't. That's what kind of scares me though. Is I really want to get to Pangos, but we know Rondo's coming in that town, so this could fluctuate. But Evan Mobley had a big game. I like that at 7-6. I like Kevin Love at 6-7. Warrior Market at 6,000, not really for me. Not really getting to much anything else. But on the Yahoo slate, like I said, Trae Young at $45. That's not a bad price tag for him. It could be in the 50s, surprisingly. But 45, I don't mind that. Capella, $29. I like that. Mobley, 28. Cam Reddish, 17. It's a little high, in my opinion. But you can get Skylar Mays for the bare minimum, I believe. Where is Skylar Mays at? We go to search players. That's weird that he's not. Oh, there he is. $10. So, like I said, bare minimum, obviously. But let's move on to the Clippers at Toronto. Let's talk about the Clippers. No Paul George, no Kyle Lowry, no Zubac, no Hartson, no Batum, no Boston Jr., no Wright, no Scrub, no Preston. So my first question of this is who's going to be the big man down low with now Batum out? So could we see more Harry Giles? I mean, at 3,000 bare minimum, he could get some playing time. Or they can run the more point and kind of go the small ball lineup. So I do like me some of Harry Giles if he does in fact get the starter. It could be Ibaka getting the start at 3-2. I don't mind that either. So that's kind of where I'm looking at, but I don't mind Marcus Morris. He had a big game again. I like that a ton. If Reggie Jackson's in, that will take away from Eric Bledsoe at 6-2. So kind of keep that in mind. But I do like Reggie Jackson if he's in fact playing. On the Toronto side, possibly no starting ones, but they did clear COVID protocol, so this team should be fully healthy. But I'm not really liking Van Vliet. I'm not really liking Barnes. I think they're going to have to recondition. So keep that in mind. We need to kind of wait and see approach on this team. Let's go to the Yahoo and look at that game. Okay, so like I said, I kind of want to wait and see on this Raptors team. But Marcus Morris at $19 is way too cheap. I love me some Eric Bledsoe at $19 also. Reggie Jackson 19 is a good price tag for him too. Terrence Mann's not bad. If we look at where is Ibaka, $10 bare minimum right there for you. Harry Giles is going to be the bare minimum. I already know he is. So those are the two guys I'm kind of looking at. Let's go to San Antonio, Memphis. So on that San Antonio side, no Jonathan Murray still. Derek White, 6'8", it's not a bad price tag for him, but we could get Pox, so keep that in mind. I don't like the matchup for Pirtle. I'm not really getting too much Kellen Johnson, to be honest with you. I'm not really liking a lot of this team. But on the Memphis side, I love me some Jay Moran at 9'6". He's going to be contrarian, but I love it. Desmond Bane at 6'8", it's a good price tag for him. I like what he's doing. He's definitely going to be one of the most improved players of the year. Steven Adams, 5'2". Again, I'm not liking the matchup. Kyle Anderson at 5,000. He's kind of let me down recently. I predicted him more so to be, I think, getting more fantasy points, but he's just not doing it. But Jaren Jackson 6'6", as long as he's got a foul trouble, you can certainly get to some of him. But on the Yahoo site, Jay Morant at $40 is okay. Desmond Bane 24, I like that for sure. But again, I'm not really getting to much on either side. Let's go to New York and OKC. So on New York side, Julius Randle's out, no Derrick Rose. So I do like me some Alec Burks. He's going to have to step it up at 7-3. He's going to have to. I know it's going to be contrarian, but Kemba Walker, I like that a ton. Mitchell Robinson's going to get more of the rebound opportunities with no Julius Randle, obviously. So I like that for sure. We could see more of Kevin Knox with no Julius Randle, or we could see more Obi Toppin. It depends on who they start. Either one I do like. But keep in mind with Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier and RJ Barrett, quickly is going to run into those minutes. But I do like the big men on these teams. And then OKC side, with no SGA possibly need to watch for that because that could boost up Lucas Dort. Ty Jerome could get the spot start at 4,000. I don't mind that. Wiggins could see some of more run. We know what he can do. He's been looking good at. We could see some of possibly Isaiah Roby starting. I like that for sure at his price tag, but I like a lot of this Thunder team and New York team on the Yahoo slate. Like I said, Mitchell Robinson, $19, way too cheap. Dort, only $20. I like that. Burks is now only 16. I like Kimba. Andrew Wiggins, only 13, almost bare minimum. So is almost Ty Jerome. If Obi Toppin or Kevin Knox starts, they're only bare minimum at $10. So I like a lot of that team on the Yahoo slate. But in Minnesota, Utah, let's talk about Minnesota. No D'Lo, no Karl Anthony Towns, possibly no Vanderbilt, no Anthony Edwards. So Malik Beasley is going to get a good run. I like Pat Bev at only 5'2". Knight and Greg Monroe are going to be the main beneficiaries if there's no Vanderbilt and there's no Anthony Edwards. So we just need to kind of keep an eye on what happens with the starting line. Or we could see more Naz Reid. They could take away from, like I said, Nathan Knight. On the Utah side, I never really want to play a lot of this usual team just because they're more kind of condensed. But with no Mike Conley, we could see more Jordan Clarkson. We could see more Bog or even possibly Joe Ingles. But we need to watch for Joe Ingles because he's questionable. But Donovan Mitchell, not really getting much of him, to be honest with you. Yahoo. So Rudy Gobert not really stands out to me. Donovan Mitchell at 34 is okay. Pat Bev and Malik Beasley at 8, 19, 18 are in good spots. I like Clarkson, only $18 too. But again, not much stands out. Let's go to Portland and LA. So last game of the slate with the Portland side. Damian Lillard's going to stand out. Obviously, he's going to be the main guy on this team. Larry Nance, 6-1s. That price tag did kind of go up. I don't really want to get much of that now that the price tag is up. On the Lakers, though, LeBron's been in a whole new world. I like that at 12,000 a ton over Westbrook. And then don't play Rondo. He's more likely going to be traded. So we could see more Malik Monk at 4 or 5, which I definitely do like. So, and then on Yahoo, well, like I said, LeBron 53 is going to be the highest price. You're going to pay pretty much the highest price salary. Malik Monk, like I said, $30 stands out. So that wraps up the slate for us, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hope everybody has a great and safe rest of the night. Have a good one, everybody.